Hi friends, it is officially camping season, which means it's almost summer, which I'm very excited for. But I didn't get to go camping this past May long weekend, and I've gone camping almost every long May weekend since I was tiny. So I wanted to do a camping trip of my own, but I can't leave the house necessarily because I have to take care of the cats. So I came up with an idea. When I was little, my mom used to set up the tent for us in the living room, and we would camp out in the living room with the tent and everything. Tent, mattress, all the things. We even had a fireplace in our first home, and we would roast marshmallows in the fireplace. But I do have a new tent, a new air mattress, and a fake fireplace. So I thought it would be a great idea to do that for myself, since I have the house to myself tonight, to camp in the living room. I want to start off camping, and I haven't used this tent before, and what better practice than to do it at home when you're not worried about the weather being rude to you, because May long weekend you never know what the weather's going to be like. So let's go camping in my living room. Before I start doing the tent and everything, I wanted to go out and get some camping snacks. And then we'll camp out in the living room together. Yeah? Okay. I know this is a goofy video, but I love camping, and I don't really have a backyard to do it. And I think Miss Jenna would love to go camping with me. Hey, girl. She's like, I don't care as long as you're in the living room. Yeah, so let's go shopping, guys. Hi, guys. We are at one of my favorite stores, Walmart. I could spend hours in this place, but since we're here, I thought I'd actually come look at some of the camping things since all the stuff is coming out. Which I actually need one of these because I have one for my car. I have an air pump for my car. I do not have one that's like electric though. So let me see here. I guess this will be coming home with me. I will need something to blow up the mattress when I get back home. So that is good that I thought of that now before I was at home and I didn't have anything to pump it up with except for the pump that I have for my car. So let's see what else we can find. When I do go outside, I will need to get like a stove top and everything, but I don't need to purchase that right now because like some of them are only like $30 and it's pretty small, which is what I need. So I can easily get that when it comes time. And if not, there's always a fire. Unless there's a fire ban, then there's not always a fire. But till then, fire. I just found the tent that I have at home, and the price for it right now is $45. I got it for 20 because I got it at the end of last year when everything was going on sale. So frugal. I love that I got it for like $25 less. I think I've gotten most of it. Like I'll have to buy the stove and like the utensils and everything in a cooler. Other than that, I've gotten pretty much everything. So let's go find the treats. I'm also having friends over later this week, so I have to go get stuff for that as well. So you might as well come with me for that as well. I figured for tonight I would have like burgers for dinner, as it's a very camping thing to have. I already have burgers. I just have to get some stuff for it. Ooh, what is that? Oh, that's exciting. I have a vegan whipping cream at the Walmart now. if anyone is interested. They have moved things on me at my typical Walmart, and I have no idea where anything is. I'm literally just trying to find like my vegan cheese so that I can have burgers tonight, and I do not see it anywhere. I've literally gone up and down the aisle that's supposed to be in, and it's not there. So I have to go on a hunt for it now, apparently. Can't a person just have their vegan cheese and be done with it? Alright, side quest. I need to get some pop from my friends. Getting some root beer for myself, but then I think I'll just get like Diet Coke and like Sprite or something. I feel like those are safe bets. The pop has been secured. Let's go get chips. Get some chips. Get some Doritos. And then some Miss Vicky's, because Miss Vicky's is delicious. It's salt and vinegar. I do like all the other flavors of Miss Vicky's. They're so good. Huge. And they're also Canadian, which is lovely. And then I'm gonna get some just for meat for tonight. What flavor should I get? I've been on a big like barbecue chip kick lately, so I'm gonna get some Dutch Crunch Mesquite Barbecue, because also very tasty. Ooh. I see candy that I like. Hold on, pivot. I can't stop eating these. They're so good. Blue raspberry, like sour belt bites. They're not too sour, but I like sour things. And they're vegan, so I don't have to be weirded out by the gelatin in them. They also have cola pop ones, and I haven't tried those ones, so I'm gonna give those a go. I'm interested to know what those Coca-Cola ones are gonna taste like. It's still a belt, it's not the bottles, but same thing. Okay, I'm gonna check one other spot for my cheese, and if it's not there, then I'm gonna have to go to a different store, which I don't want to do. But it is what it is when you want to be good to animals. Oh, they don't have the Violife ones. Dang it. Okay. They don't have the usual brand that I go with, so I'll just have to go with the diet ones, which aren't bad, but they're not the best. I do prefer the Violife ones. Say la vie. I feel like everyone's following me today. It was probably just because I'm aware that I'm recording in a store. Yeah, so I think I've gotten the things that I want for snacks for tonight. And I have some stuff at home as well. So, that being said, let's go home and put together this tent. Should we go do that? I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hi, welcome to my car. I forgot that I need foam pads to put underneath the tent because I obviously don't want to scratch the floors with the pegs. I don't want to go back to Walmart, so we're gonna go to Canadian Tire and see what we can find there. Because I know that they sell like the workout ones, which we'll do as well. But I'm wondering if they just have like playtime pads, like like the little kid ones. And if they don't, well, I guess we are coming back to Walmart. But yeah, let's go see if Canadian Tire has anything for me. Because I'll even use these like afterwards because I'll use them in the tent for when I'm camping outside. That way I'm not right on the ground. The tent will be, but on the inside, like there'll be some padding for me when I'm camping, so my feet and my back aren't right on the ground. You know, you want to be comfy when you're camping. So yeah, let's go to Canadian Tire. Hi friends, welcome back to my humble abode. I did not film in Canadian Tire because I knew what I wanted and I was just gonna come right back out. And I did get the foam pads at Canadian Tire. They were on sale, so that's always a plus. I have cleared out this area so that I can put the tent. I'm just trying to figure out which dimension I should do it, because I don't know how big this is going to be. It is a 3-person tent, but different 3-person tents are different sizes. So, this will be a learning curve for both you and I on how I should do this. I'm going to put the foam pads down and then build the tent, and then we'll go from there. So, here we go. Okay, so I have the mat down, but it only came with 8 pieces. So I just have a random spot in the middle that can't really see all of it. Yeah, 8 pieces. Have a naked spot in the middle. Yeah, you want to come join me? No? Okay. So we'll just ignore the fact that there's nothing really here, because I don't know how big the tent's gonna be. But we shall see, because I might have to expand this a bit more, and it might not be like attached necessarily, but let's find out. Okay, I built it. Now we just gotta put everything inside. So, cut to that. It's actually quite spacious in here. Definitely like more of a 2-person tent than a 3-person tent, unless everybody's like this. But even then, like my feet touch, and I'm short. You know? Unless you really want to snuggle, then 3 people could definitely fit in here, like this way. But 2-person tent for sure. Especially considering I don't like people touching me. So 2 people in the tent. Okay. Back to the scheduled programming. Okay, I have the mattress in, got the tent set up. 1 war wound later, and it's kind of together. I just have to add in the finishing touches like sleeping bag, pillows, that type of stuff, but I'll give you a full tour once I've completed everything. I have a double mattress in there right now, and it's taking up like the entirety of the tent, so it's definitely just like a two-person tent. If you have an air mattress, which I do because I may be only 27, but I feel like I'm in a 75-year-old's body half the time. So, air mattress. Yeah, the air mattress was harder to blow up than I thought, just because of how big it is compared to the tent and the angle of where my outlet is and me trying to get the air pump in. It was interesting. Can't wait to do that when I'm outside and it might be either really hot or raining. Yeah, and obviously like with air mattresses, like the more you use it, the easier it'll keep the air. So tonight might be a little bit of touch and go for the air mattress. Um, but I'm excited. I haven't done this in a while. Uh, Living room camping. I haven't done it since I was really little in our first house, which was probably like over 20 years ago. So I'm excited. Let's decorate, shall we? I have put together a tent as much as I'm going to for tonight because I'm getting tired and I just want to watch TV. um, but here is what it looks like from here. Let's come on in, guys. Ugh. Lighting in here isn't very good, but we'll make do. Bed. Got my pillow, blanket, sleeping bag on here. You're currently on the end of the mattress. I've got my current book, Sea Shanties, the history and lyrics of old sea shanties, and I have cards to play for later. And I forgot my water bottle. I'm gonna grab my water bottle and put it in here, but that's all I'll really need in here for tonight, since I am in my living room. Yeah. I will see you guys when I decide to make dinner. And then throughout the night if I so desire. But yeah, that is what the tent looks like right now. This is my first time using the tent. But as I go, obviously, I'll think of little things that I can do to make it more comfortable for me, obviously. So we shall learn this together. Because the next time I use this tent, I'll probably vlog it if I go camping. Yeah, that's it for right now. I'll see you in a little bit. It is way past the time that I thought it was, and I'm hungry. So we're gonna make dinner. I do have burgers. I am vegetarian, so it's not gonna be beef burgers, but I do have Beyond Burgers, which I think are really great. I have had other, not necessarily like meat substitute, but like veggie burgers that have been really good. I do really like the Beyond Burgers, but I've had like chickpea burgers and other veggie burgers that I prefer over this, but I want like a something that is a meat substitute. I want it to taste like a burger tonight. So, burger. Just gotta let the pan warm up before we start. Tell me, my friends, what is your favorite part about camping? My favorite part about actual camping, not living room camping, um, besides campfires, um, would be like exploring the like town that we're staying in. Um, Anytime we go camping, we try and see if there's like just fun little community things wherever we've gone. When we lived in Ontario, we would go to the Thousand Islands KOA like all the time, and they always had like themed weekends when we would go. Um, what either the like opening weekend or like one of the opening weekends was chocolate themed weekend where they would have like a buffet of like chocolate everything, like brownies, chocolate fountain, chocolate covered strawberries, chocolate this, chocolate that, you name it, it was there. Both white, dark, milk, all the chocolates were on this thing. And then they would just have like events happening during the weekend, and they had pools and bikes that you could rent, and a playground, and an arcade. It was that KOA was the best KOA I've ever stayed at. One of my favorite campgrounds, and I'm very sad that we moved away from it because we went all the time, even like with friends and everything. Like it was, we were constantly there. Yeah, that KOA was the best. There's been a few spots here that we like going to, but none that have ever even touched how much we loved the KOA. I do love going camping in the mountains here, though. Um, Mountains are beautiful. Being in a national park camping is definitely like you got to do it at least once. It's so much fun. Um, Once the states aren't big and scary for uh, anyone to go to, I would love to go to like Montana or even go to like Yosemite. I think that would be really fun to go camping there. I would love to explore more of the states once Orange Man isn't in power. Another one of my favorite things to do while we're camping is obviously have a fire, but we usually go camping with friends. And I really love like just sitting around the fire, talking, having food, drinks, just having a genuine connection with people. And of course, just being outside. I enjoy the outdoors. I would like to do more things outside this summer if my job lets me. Um, yeah, yeah. What are your guys' favorite things? Comment down below. Let me know. I want to know. Also, for the next time I go camping, I want to know some camping treats slash meals that you have like on the fire, because I know people who have done like they get the ice cream cones and they fill it with like marshmallows and strawberries, wrap it in tinfoil, put it on the fire. I'd love to do something like that. If you have any like recipes that are like similar to that, let me know. I would love to make them. Fun, easy recipes. That's what I want. Especially since I don't have a lot of equipment yet. Um, I will probably be getting a little burner stove for when I go, but if there's no fire ban, I would like to use a fire to cook. Um, I think that'd be really fun. But yeah. Another version of the living room camping that we used to do was my mom would just bring out one of my sister or I's mattresses and just plunk it in the middle of the living room. And whenever American Idol was on, we would sit and watch American Idol and then immediately go to bed. But we would have the mattress out there in the living room. We would just have fun night. One of the Not the last time I went camping, but the time before that, the last time I went tent camping without my father, um, was the first YouTube video that I made on here. I went with a few friends, and we went to Banff, and we spent the weekend there. It is chaos in a nutshell, but that's just how that friend group was. So, burger's almost ready, so I don't have much left to say. With a new friend group, I will hopefully go on another summer camping trip. Don't We're all really busy this summer, so it might not be this summer. Hopefully next summer we can make plans to do this, like actually set a time and a date and go and do it. I think that'd be really fun. While I eat, I am currently watching the new season of Daredevil, so I can prep for Spider-Man that's about to come out. I'm very excited. I have seen so many theories of what could happen, so I know Frank's in it, Frank Castle. I love Frank Castle so much, so I'm very excited to see him again because he's in the Daredevil show. But this is different, you know. He's actually in a movie, which doesn't happen often for him. So, isn't she beautiful? Look how nice the cheese melted on that. I'm gonna go eat now because I'm hungry. I will see you all in a little bit. One nice thing about living room camping is I can shower in my own shower and wear the clothes that I want because I know I'm in my home. I don't have to worry about being cold or hot because I can just change whatever I want. I am in my pajamas, ready to go to bed. I'm gonna clean up a little bit before I get in the tent. Then I'll probably just read and chill for a bit. Feel free to join. Yeah, I'm gonna clean up. See you guys in a second. Hello, friends. I have cleaned up. I have gotten ready for bed. And now I'll probably just read in here for a bit. It's quite comfy. Thanks for coming camping with me. Hopefully the next camping vlog will actually be me camping and not just me in my living room. Now that I know how to put everything together, I feel like it'll be a lot easier for me to do in the actual outdoors. So, thanks for coming on this journey with me. Please like, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm posting. And I will see all you in the next video.